the atmosphere right now?
The atmosphere is just nothing but joy. We're happy, we're all anxious, we're eager, and we're anticipating a new president, Barack Obama.
That's right.
Yeah, are you sure that he's gonna be elected?
Of course, I'm sure he's gonna be elected.
With any doubt?
Yeah, right.
Without a doubt.
Are you gonna buy something?
I bought something already.
What did you buy?
I bought 3 t-shirts. I bought this button. I got another one in my pocket.
Can I see the t-shirts you buy?
I don't have them down here. They're up in my office.
Okay.
But I might buy another one because this one is very nice. That's beautiful.
It's not too early to make this kind of t-shirt?
Oh, of course not. I had mine since April of 2007.
I have had done.
If Obama does not get it, there will be great disappointment.
Here you go. I'm going home early. Early. Very early.
Attends, Harlem. Du Harlem.
I'll try and get enough because when I went to get this, they didn't have any more. And I know why
So, mother, are you nervous or not?
What?
Are you nervous?
Oh no, I'm looking for something. I'm used to my car being here so I can put my hands on things, but since I can't park here, I'm like, you know.
I think she wants to know if you're nervous about the election.
Oh no! Oh heck no!
No.
Oh.
Did you vote or not?
Oh yes, I sure did.
What time?
Yeah, what I tell you, I don't feel like talking. I'm busy. I'm getting distracted.
You don't feel like
no,
okay.
I don't, because you get
Okay.
me distracted.
No problem.
I got things to clear up here.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for this little guy.
But there's a lot of people.
Yeah, get a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we good.
All right.
Take care also. All right now. Celebration time.
Ça fait 3 secondes sur la fin de soirée.
Ah ouais, toi tu comptes en fait.
Ah oui, mais c'est oublié. 5 secondes de départ, alors qu'on a fini.
Thank you, ok. Alors, vas-y.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Un petit mot sur l'atmosphère ici dans le quartier d'Harlem.
Il y a quand même une petite... on perçoit bien qu'il y a quelque chose qui va se passer. Moi je suis venu il y a 3 mois à Los Angeles, San Francisco, je discutais avec les gens. Il y avait déjà dans l'air du temps quelque chose, un changement. On nous disait, on est à peu près sûr que Obama va passer. Ça se sent, il y a un changement, il y a quelque chose qui est en marche. Et c'est vrai que là, quand on discute avec les gens, même les rapports semblent beaucoup plus simples.
Vous, en tant que Français, vous pensez que ça représente quoi pour les Américains, cette élection?
Je crois qu'il y a beaucoup d'espoir. Je crois qu'ils sont conscients qu'il y a une société qui fonctionne pas très bien chez eux, où il y a beaucoup de gens à l'écart. Et le vote d'Obama, pour Obama, fédère autour de lui et la communauté blanche aussi, et puis la communauté noire, il y a quand même il y avait une nette cassure, et je pense qu'il va permettre l'union des deux communautés. Après, c'est voir s'il va brasser toutes les communautés, c'est un autre problème.
Merci.
De rien.
Merci.
Je sais pas si j'étais très clair.
Oui, non, c'est très bien. C'est une petite réaction à chaud comme ça. Merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Merci. Au revoir.
Un jeu pour ça, je vais faire un panneau.
Hold your head up straight. Don't take it. Hold your head up straight. Don't lean your head. Now. Yeah, like that. Don't hold your head. All right. Got that. Wait a minute.
Make sure you vote.
Tu peux le lancer.
Okay, what happened? Can you explain me what is it?
Hmm?
Can you explain me what is it?
Basically, this is art. That's of Malcolm X. That's of Barack Obama.
That's funny.
You know, that's one of our artists. We just got that freshly done. It's been done for about 2 hours. So you got a picture of it fresh. It's only in Harlem that you can get this probably, you know? But it's definitely some pictures of the most empowerment people that we ever had for our culture. So, you know, here we are.
What did you make that?
Where?
What did you make that?
What did I make it with?
No, what
Why?
did
Why?
Why? Is that a trick question, people? We have a new president. We have history in the making. History in the making and for change. Empowerment and give our people something to be proud of. When we celebrate today. It's a celebration if he wins or not. The only way he won't win if the government corrupted like last time when George Bush won. It's for celebration, you know? It's change coming. Obama 08, time for change.
Sorry?
Obama 08, time for change. Obama 08, time for change. Read the campaign. Check it out. Only in Harlem in the Metro.
Pode ficar depois.
So I will give him real quick. Yeah, I would love brother. But not now. Not yet.
Hurry up. Hold on one second. We're going to try to record this while you... Fine. Who's going to win? Obama. That's your first call. Is it a good day?
DJ.
DJ?
Yeah.
Meaning?
Meaning, today, also the winner today, you always waiting for.
Yes. And yes, I love the fact that Obama, a black man, I'm saying will become the president. No, only because I feel that black people have to get into a position where we don't need the hope of an election to change things for us. We have to be in a position to change things for ourselves. But since we're in the current system that we're in, and utilizing that system, yes. So it's kind of a, yes, I'm glad, but I wish that it would be the president of a black nation, run by black people.
What do you hope for the future?
The future? For the future of my people, self-determination and liberation, and manifest destiny for my people. For the world, I would hope the end of white supremacy, the end of white exploitation and capitalism, and the introducing of a system of checks and balances, and the end to gentrification worldwide and religious persecution.
Hard. That was too. Relax.
Word.
Can you give me I don't know the word in English. Autograph?
Autograph?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't want my
Yeah, okay. Verse? You're in the script, eh?
What's your name? Joseph. Yes. And it's Angela? And Angela, yeah. It's from Cameroon. My great-great-great-great-grandmother. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yes, right.
How are you asking me? So you ready for this? I'm ready, man. Come on, man. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Get an opinion. Y'all can come with me too. These are my interns. Yeah. Okay, I'm going downstairs. And then we're going to do an interview, and then we're going to go downtown to the and come back. Yeah, we got to drop her. What's up with her?
Yeah, we'll make a copy.
Are you with us? What's the story? She waiting for somebody?
No, we were with the press people, but they didn't come in. You're the guy here with us. Which one? The guy from Canada. Yeah. I'm expecting.
In the meantime, okay. But I don't need. I have people with the press until they're called to come in here. Right. Well, I just want to be clear about that, because, you know, press will take your life over.
So, is this a special day for you?
What is today?
Today?
We don't know.
Tell me about
Christmas is in December, man.
You tell me about that.
Yesterday was the marathon. So, did you meet my interns?
Yeah, one intern, one student, right?
Yeah.
Marwan and Jabbar.
Okay. They're the future Obamas of America, of the world.
Let's hope.
You like that? You better be.
I saw a picture, like, so you met him.
Yeah. When we endorsed him, that picture that you see of us together is when we endorsed him. When I came out and publicly expressed my support for him. So that's called an endorsement. And usually the significance of the picture, you get the picture that goes in the press and on the TV and so on and so forth. So, yeah. And then we brought him up to Harlem. And you would have thought James Brown
For you if Obama had been elected tonight.
Well, it's going to be a lot of different important changes. on a national level, we're going to have somebody that understands these guys in terms of their needs for quality education. You know, right now we have a program called Leave No Child Behind, but they left the money to go with it. So that's sort of like rhetoric without substance. He, as part of his campaign, made a point of pointing out that when he's president, there will be the resources to go with the objectives so that it adds substance and meaningfulness to his promises. We have in this community, for instance, the highest rate of cancer, infant mortality, asthma, and other chronic illnesses. Some have described it as a health disaster area. Affordable, accessible health care, universal health care has been an important a part of his platform. The greatest beneficiaries of that will be children of Harlem, because they're the ones who are most victimized by some of these chronic illnesses. Not simply them, but I'm a colon cancer survivor. The highest rate of mortality is amongst African American men. Part of that problem has to do with screening and accessibility to, you know, good health care. So I think that throughout the country, you know, there will be an important contribution to not only Harlem, but the Harlems of the country and other people in the countries. You know, another platform that he obviously has been very strong about, and some people say controversial about, has to do with the fact that anybody who makes less than $250,000 is going to get a tax cut. For at least the last 8 years, what we've seen are tax increases, tax cuts for the wealthy. I'm wealthy, you're cutting my taxes. But in the meantime, the poor, the working families, their taxes are going up. He's made a commitment that anybody who makes less than $250,000 is going to get a tax cut. That means everybody in Harlem is going to get a tax cut, and most 90% of Americans are going to get a tax cut. So, you know, there's some very concrete, very specific issues and concerns and policies that obviously he's going to address that are going to have immediate, direct impact. Not to mention ending the war, where we are spending billions and billions and hundreds of billions of dollars that should be spent on them, that should be spent on these young people and their families and these communities for affordable housing, where we have a housing crisis. You know, we bailed out Wall Street, but we forgot Harlem's streets, where people were being forced out of their homes because the price of housing is beyond what's in their pockets. And so I think that we will see a president that is appreciative of that problem and prepared to do something about it. You know, when we first met, Barack Obama and I, we talked, and one of the things that we talked about was how in the world, the United States used to have a lot of respect and stature with other world leaders and people. This war and other things that we've done, especially over the last 8 years, has lowered our profile in the eyes of other people, that we are supposed to and need to be able to work with to solve world problems, energy issues, oil issues, you know, issues concerning the atmosphere, you know, that really are going to be the realities that you're going to have to live with, more so than some of us who are kind of like over the hill. And so he's preparing, you know, to reconnect with world leaders to begin to address those kinds of problems, so that the world that you are left with is a world that you can live in. Right now, as we are going, it won't be a world that you can live in. And he understands that. So for them and for their families and for others in a broader context, you know, there's a lot of promise, there's a lot of excitement. This is beyond just being historic. This is beyond just the first time that an African American with a funny name like Barack Obama is being elected. I think more important than that, he brings a world view, and he brings a sort of progressive vision about the possibilities of this country and of obviously the possibilities of what leaders in the world can do to make the world a better place. That sounds corny to some people. It sounds idealistic to some people, but you want to know what? That's all we do at our best. That's all we want as parents, as elected officials to be able to accomplish. Is there nothing else to accomplish? You know, because the other side of it is not to create a better world, but to create for us, but to create a better world for himself, and that's not what he's trying to do.
Senator.
It's going to be difficult for Barack Obama to rise after 10 years of George Bush. People from Harlem can be disappointed because...
Well, you know, there's no immediate, like, gratification that that we should be expecting. You know, this is a process that will move over time. But you know, and the people, in my opinion, are smart enough to know that this is not about miracles. You know, this is about governing. This is about how you move a government from here to there, from where it was not responding to people, but instead maybe responding to corporations and to lobbyists to respond to people. So I think that the people appreciate that. I don't think the people are naive and are looking for overnight changes. And I think there'll be a measure of patience. But, you know, there's also going to be a measure of agitation, we hope. We don't want people to elect somebody and say, okay, see you later, everything is done. When you elect somebody, you still have a responsibility to stay active, to stay involved, so that whoever you elected will still know that you're concerned, and you will be there to help them or to push them forward in case they fall off track.
You afraid of Barack Obama being assassinated now?
Well, you know, no, not really. I think that to be afraid of that is not helpful. You know, obviously, there's probably been some threats that we don't even know about because they don't publicize these things necessarily. But I'm not afraid of that. Yeah.
What is the first things that you will do if Obama wins?
I probably will be on a train tomorrow to Albany because this election will have a significant bearing on the leadership in Albany. Right now, for the last 40 years, in the Senate in Albany, the Republicans have been in charge. We have basically been on the bench while they have been on the court making decisions that have been bad decisions for the people of the state of New York. Obama's popularity will be so strong that he will also have an impact on the local state Senate races that will put us in the majority. We will be meeting tomorrow in Albany to assess the results and optimistically to assume the responsibilities of being in the majority. And we're going to do this right away, even though officially it won't take place till January. But obviously, once it's reported that we have won the races that we needed to race, the press and the people are going to be looking at us for answers to important questions about, we have a budget crisis. What are you going to do about the budget crisis now that you are going to be in the majority? Are you going to cut education for the kids? Are you going to cut health programs for the vulnerable? Are you going to cut those things that are important to people who are poor? Or maybe you might decide to raise taxes on the rich, millionaires that might be able to produce a few $1 billion that can offset some of the budget deficit. So there'll be questions like that they'll be asking us, and in order to be prepared, I've got to go up to Albany in the morning to meet with my colleagues to assess the results of the election. If they're in our favor, then we have to start acting like the leaders. If they're not in our favor, we have to continue to act like the leaders, but we won't have the power.
Okay. If Barack Obama is not elected tonight, it's going to be very difficult for Harlem people to survive, no?
Well,
To keep on.
you know, we are a people that will survive. It's not the worst thing in the world that we've experienced, you know, historically. It will be very difficult to live under a McCain-Palin administration or a continuation of the Bush administration. If they win, it will be like electing Bush to a third term. The policies that he has been putting in place in terms of feeding, helping the rich at the expense of the working families will continue. The war that he has been failing at, he will continue to put people's tax dollars in. So, yes, it will be very difficult, not just for Harlem, but it will be very difficult for America, and even more difficult for other parts of the world where people are more vulnerable to the kinds of mistakes that we make here. When we make a mistake here, it ripples around the world significantly.
Do you expect any trouble tonight in Harlem if he's not elected?
Oh boy, you know, let me say this. He's going to be elected in Harlem. The lines are outstanding and historically long, and the enthusiasm at the lines is so great. So I'm not worried about that. I'm not going to worry about failure right now. Failure will be. I'm preparing for success and the responsibilities that come with success. We know how to deal with failure, but it's the success that's going to be the most important thing that we'll have to deal with. Because, you know, sometimes success is harder than it appears. It's easier sometimes to get elected than to do the job, especially when people's expectations and needs are so high. So I'm not going to be preoccupied with what happens if he loses. That's easy. What happens if he wins is what's hard, because we then have to really take care of people's needs.
But you don't expect technically any trouble in the street of Harlem?
No, I don't expect technically or non-technically or any way you want to put it. There will be. I'm not looking for that. I'm not even thinking about
sure,
that.
we're not looking for that. We're looking for him winning.
Because, you know, when you start expecting things, then you start preparing for it, which means you have cops waiting in the lurk just in case, and then you never know. We don't want that idea out there at all. We're working on the positive vibe. We're going to win. See safe waiters. Yes, we can. Yes, we will. Okay, there you go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so now who are you people anyway again?
I'll give you my business card. French TV.
Have a seat. You guys ready? Now pretend, there you go. Say, Obama, Obama, Obama. Okay?
This guy is going to be very happy where he is right now.
Listen, this is the victory. This is the victory. Right?
Sorry?
He's going to be very happy.
Yeah. This is why Obama has been able to become president. Because he was arrested, Obama can be the president.
And Rosa, too?
Hosea Williams? Oh, Rosa, of course, Rosa Parks. In fact, Rosa, in a way, started it. Because when she got arrested, that's when he emerged. Rosa Parks doesn't get the credit she should be getting. This is the Rosa Parks of my life. My mother. This is my Rosa.
Whoa.
That's her too. Yep. So yeah, this is a great history, you know?
Yes.
Great history.
Very, very great.
And sometimes he wasn't selling crack. He didn't hijack a car. He didn't mug somebody. He decided he would rather get arrested, break the law, get arrested in order to make a point. It's called civil disobedience. And he purposely get arrested for the sake of making a point, a very important point for justice, for civil rights.
You guys...
Now remember everything I said, because y'all going to get a homework assignment.
You are very young. you grew up in Harlem, and it's a chance for you to have a great man to grow up. So
like, what do we feel about it? About the election?
Alright. Basically, like, if Obama wins, like, it's kind of like too much to handle. Like,
okay,
look at her, please.
Look at her.
Basically, like, if Obama wins, like, I feel like it's a win for like everybody, and that it's like it's kind of like wild because like how far we came in general.
Okay, Senator just said that you are the Obama of tomorrow. Tell me some about that.
What's about it?
Like from my point of view?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a good idea, and if Obama wins, it is a big change, because for many years, I would say the country has been moving in a way people don't like it. Like I know the wealthy people would, but the non-wealthy people wouldn't like it. So I think it's a big change for not only the non-wealthy people, but for everyone.
And do you feel that?
Hey, all right, this is Perkins.
Do you feel that you're gonna make some acts as a politician guy, even if you are young?
Yes, it's possible.
Tell me some about that, about your feelings about that.
Well, because it's possible for anybody to be anything, but it's just that you have to work hard for it, and you have to have the right man as president who will provide the right needs for you to grow up and be what you want, to make it easy for you.
Okay, what about you?
What I feel about the election, I think it's one of the biggest elections in history, and in particular to black people, as to say, like 50 years we couldn't go to the same schools, and now for the people from that era being able to come to this era and see a black president, a black Democrat being elected to probably be a president is phenomenal. It's great, because that shows that America's come a long way. So, and of course I'm an Obama fan. He's going to pave the way for a lot of us, create opportunities and provide us with a lot of opportunities, like, you know, to become another black president or to become a leader.
Okay, Barack Obama is an example for all black people, okay? And maybe there are a lot of black people who vote today and they did not vote 4 years ago. Do you think it's going to be you are more citizens people, black people are more citizens people now?
Yes, I think heavily, like, I think since Barack Obama has run for president, it's given us hope. Also, not just for black people, but for Democrats. So he's talking to a more wider variety of just black people, and it's inspiring. So I think it's a great thing, and I really pray that he wins. So.
Okay, last question, last one. Your friends, you got lots of friends. Did you say that there's something changing in your neighborhood with friends?
Yes, I think a lot would change in our neighborhoods when Obama is like that's the first black African American president, because not only he will provide the right, not only like Senator Bill Perkins said, he will provide, like, he knows what every neighborhood needs, like he knows what's going on. He will provide the right things for that neighborhood, not only for non-wealthy neighborhood, but for every neighborhood to make it succeed.
Okay, thank you.
We're inviting the community to celebrate with us, watch the results from, we were going to be up here, but now we're going to go down to the 3rd floor because that's available and it's a bigger space, and we got 3 TVs down there instead of the 1 up here, so it should be much more comfortable, beautifully laid out. We wanted to kind of a funky sort of comfortable party, so we'll be down there and chill out, and so I'm going to make a stop or two to the one or two other places. I'm going to, bring them with me. We're probably going to go down to the Sheridan, which is the sort of official state party. I'm not staying down there, but I thought it would be good to give them an opportunity to see the big shots. We may go to one or two other local parties, because there's a few of them at different venues like Lennox Lounge. I told the people from Paris Blues I would stop by, and what's the other one that I told them I would stop by? Londell's.
Do you think we can come with you? Or
I don't know, you have a... Okay, brother, no problem, I got it. Bobby Jackson on Father at AOL.com. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to, let's see. Okay, so we're sending this to Robert. Oops. Jackson 05. Okay.
Going out?
Thank you. Do you know what time the party starts?
My first one was we're still in Iowa, but you just need to call people that are highlighted, and if you get an answering machine, just hang up. If you get a human being, you do the whole script that we tell you about, and then you put a number one in So, yeah, the same thing, and if you can just put the one in the circle by the one. Hi, how are you?
So people are welcome.
Yes, this is for people volunteering. Can you sign in for me?
The big thing that I do is I just roll my
Oh, no, I need
Yeah, but hold on a second. Can I speak? Oh, another two?
Yeah.
Put it in the circle.
Oh, okay. It's already marked as a two, so...
Yeah, that means that was the first time. No, you called second. Did you carry it?
Yeah, just because they had, like, if somebody had a one, it's calling for twos again.
Yeah.
So next to that two, I need to know what it is here. So I can see if I understand it. Because I can read the two.
Okay, so you want me to put the twos next to you?
Yes, so I know it's the second time.
Okay, so something like that.
That's perfect. That this is something that all the rest of these, they don't know I'll fill it out. I'll fill it out.
At this point, it's just getting out the vote between it.
I'll fill it out.
People are allowed to be responsive when
Yes.
they realize that
I'll let you explain it.
doing a second round of calling all the teams of people that we already called and left a message. We're calling them back again because we hope we're trying to get a live person.
Right. You just got. Did you talk?
So if you get a live person, you put a 1 next to it. And this is the script.
Okay, which ones are they?
You speak to them about.
Hi, my name is Alex. I'm a volunteer with the Barack Obama. I'm disappointed from Roger today's election. Have you voted? Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice
Hi, this is Megan, and I'm a volunteer at Barack Obama's Campaign for Change. Just calling, have you voted already? You have, and everybody in the household? Wonderful. Thank you so very much. Have a good evening. Bye.
May I speak to Bernard, please? Bernard? Is Francis there? Oh, hi. My name is Patrick. I'm a volunteer at the Barack Obama campaign.
Wait, do you want to... Hold on a sec.
Okay. Yeah, we are calling for volunteers for the Obama campaign, and we're calling Obama supporters to offer information to help them get to the polls. We are telling them what their polling location is, and we are giving them information if they need help to get to the polls, if they need a ride, if they have any special circumstances.
It's not too late?
No, in Iowa, the polls, we're calling people in Iowa right now, and the polls are closed till 9 p.m.
Will it be too late for people to vote? We're doing Iowa. They closed.
Okay.
Thanks so much for your vote in this historic election.
Just let me know when you're ready, Jacqueline.
Oh, me? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll finish this. I'll be done in 2 seconds. Just gotta get this one done.
What? No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
What paperwork?
I'm now going to start calling. So, now I'm ready. Hi, may I speak with Kenneth Wade?
We're live right now.
Thank you so much.
Hi, may I speak with Kenneth Wade, please? Hi, this is Jacqueline Brogan. I'm calling for the Barack Obama Campaign for Change, and we're just calling to see if you got a chance to vote today. You did? Excellent. Well, thank you so much, and have a great night. Okay, bye-bye. Probably a McCain supporter, but we're being very friendly to show, that's the way to be.
Oh, hi, this is Jacqueline Christie. I'm calling with Barack Obama's Campaign for Change to remind you that today's election day. Did you get a chance to vote?
Hello, is this the Cookville residence?
That happens a lot. He hung up on me.
My name is Rick.
Because they do that. Probably because he's voting for McCain. Or because he got called up. He just didn't want to talk.
Thanks very much.
Can you
It happened.
Can you explain me the list?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where they come from. They're just voter lists.
They're voter lists. A lot of them are. It depends where you are, but a lot of them are potential Obama supporters. I was out this weekend in Cleveland, Kansas, and we would have the person's name, and it would have something would say motivate, which meant that they voted Democratic before, so they were probably going to vote for Obama, but you just had to motivate them to get out to the polls.
I think they're mostly registered Democrats.
Or it would say persuade, which meant they're on the fence.
This is Jacqueline Christie. I'm calling with Barack Obama's Campaign for Change.
This is one of my great friends.
Hello. Did you get a chance to vote today? Super. Thank you so much.
Happy election day. We're on French TV right now.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. So basically, what we do is we call like this number here, and it has the person's name, and then I say, "Hi, my name is Jacqueline, and I'm calling with Barack Obama's Campaign for Change to remind you that today is election day." And then if you get them live, you say, "Have you had a chance to vote?" And they say yes or no, or they hang up on you. They feel like. And then what you do is you say your polling location is, and they have to check it. You give them the address of their polling location, and it's open till 9 p.m. And then you say, if you need a ride to the polls or have any questions, please call the Obama office at, and then they give the number here. And thanks so much for your vote in this historic election.
Why your polling location is important?
Why the script, you mean?
No, why this one in Iowa?
Because we're calling it across the country.
I'm not ready.
Iowa is a highly contested state. Oh, don't look at. Can I look at her?
Yeah.
Iowa.
Just 2 seconds before you speak.
I'm ready.
Thanks so much for your vote in this historic
So
election.
the reason why we're calling Iowa is it's a highly contested state. Like it could go one way or the other. Yeah, like it could swing basically. So we're going after Iowa to the point of annoyance.
Because here in New York, everyone in New York is already for Obama, right? So our votes, of course, they're important because we're going to bring him the electoral votes from our state, but we're not going to swing it. They already know it's for Obama. Places like Ohio and Iowa and Virginia, they could go either way. So what we're doing right now is we're calling people in those swing states to make sure they get to the polls because every single vote counts. And some of these people might not know where their polling places. I was calling from here last night, and I called a woman from Florida and left her a message and told her where her poll was. She called me back today and said, I've lost the piece of paper. Can you tell me where I am, and can I vote anywhere in Florida? Which you cannot. And I said, no. She said, well, I'm in a car. I said, well, I'll go home and look on my computer and find your voting spot. And I did, and then called her up and said, here's your voting place. And said, oh, great. So that person maybe wouldn't have had the time for their car to find out. So we're making everybody gets there, and they have all the information.
And isn't it too late to vote to come now?
No, because it's in Iowa. It's 2 hours behind us, right? So the polls will be open in Iowa till 9 o'clock tonight, which is 11 o'clock New York time.
And now it's only
so it's only 7 o'clock. What time is it here?
7:47.
It's 7:47 here, so it's 5:47 in Iowa. So they have 3 hours and 13 minutes to keep voting.
And they're probably just getting out of work anyway, so they're probably just getting home, and now it's time to get them out. I think Florida is already closed. I think Florida, so no one's calling Florida anymore. We're only calling the states that are open and that are undecided. That we have a shot at.
Okay.
Like you're not going to call California or New York.
And what is the percent of person who hear you, who cut the conversation, or keep on going to speak with you? What is 50-50?
What do you think is going to happen in Iowa?
How many people you win with this action?
Well, it's funny. I went to Ohio this weekend to canvass, and we went door to door and knocking on the door, and there was one guy I got, and he was undecided, and we spoke in front of his driveway, and he had to leave because they had to bring their kids somewhere, but we spoke for a while, and then I actually called him up last night when I got back, and I said, listen, we had a great conversation, and if you have any questions, let's continue talking. And he said, my wife and I talked about it after you guys left, and we're going to vote for Obama. Wow. Which is great. That's why you do it. That made my whole trip worthwhile.
Wow.
Okay. All right. And you sure? All right. Have a good night.
Jacqueline Christie, and I'm calling.
Oh, did you get a chance to vote?
Transportation at 1075-826-226.
Did you get a chance to vote? Great. Well, thank you so much and have a wonderful night. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Right, 8 Iowa.